So here's a quick video, boys. Just going to be a reminder on face-offs that we are going to be running tomorrow. All right, so we're going to talk about the offensive zone face-offs first. Just a reminder. So we have two offensive zone face-offs that we're running. One of them is go, and one of them is stay. And we're just going to go through responsibilities again. So if we do go, okay, we want to get possession of the puck. We want to get on the puck and see if we can get a scoring opportunity right away. We might do go if, in this instance right here, if we would have a center who's maybe right-handed, we can have him take try to slap the puck towards the net, or at least slap the puck forward to this area down here, right? That would be the goal of our center. So when we line up, we're going to have our right wing right here, our left wing right here, our center, which we already have, and then we'll have a D and a D, right? And so just a reminder, centers, you are the last one to line up in the face-off. You have to make sure that everybody knows what they're doing, so it's your responsibility to look to the bench and see what coach is telling you. Go, 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 and then you have to make sure that everybody at the face-off knows what they're doing. So you're the last person to get ready on the face-off because the referee cannot drop the puck until you are set. So if you say go, everybody knows what they're doing. We want to push the puck forward, right, or try to slap that puck forward to the corner or to the net, whatever it is. And then our wingers, you are taking off and you're going. And you want to go as quick as you can. Don't let yourself get picked by their guys at all. You want to fight through that. Okay, so we're going to get possession of that puck. We want to get two people in there, get possession of it. Our center's going to then slide to this slot area here. And we want to try to get possession right away, make a quick pass, and have a quick shot on net. Once that pass is made, or once we get possession, let's get everybody going to the net, right? So we can get rebounds and crash in as hard as we can, all right? Over on this side, I'm just going to draw the other because it's the same movement on both face-offs. If we're over on this side over here, go, it's the same thing, right? But over here, we're gonna talk about stay, right? So same lineup. We have our left wing, we have our center, and we have our right wing right here. We're gonna kind of sneak a D in just a little bit here, and our other D is gonna be kind of center deep in this area right here. When I say center deep, it means he's more towards the center of the rink. So on this one, stay means center is going to try to win the puck back to this defenseman, okay? And then once he wins that puck back to the defenseman, we want to try to tie up the other center for just a little bit, right? Wingers, your job is to not let anybody through. So you're going to tie up, you're going to tie up. We want to try to win that puck back to our defenseman. Now, D, or as soon as the defensemen get the puck, that's when our wingers can kind of release and let's go to the net. Our center can kind of hold up for a second. He can go to the net. And our left winger can probably stay here because he could probably be an outlet pass if need be. But defensemen, once you get the puck, you have two choices, right? Shoot right away, okay? And so we have a rebound there and we got forwards crashing the net. Or if their forward does what our forward does and comes through here and has pressure on you right away, you can go D to D to your partner, and then we want another quick shot from our defenseman there. Okay, so that's the two offensive zone face-offs that we will run tomorrow. Go and stay, just to remind you of your responsibilities. So now let's talk defensive zone face-offs, okay? So now we have we'll have Wiley in net right here, right? There he is. Or we'll have Iverson in net right here. One of those two guys will be there, right? We'll put Wiley with some funny hair there. So one of those two guys will be net. So we have our goalies in net here, right? Defensive zone face-offs. And we're just going to go through the responsibilities for D zone, all right? And the way we line up is we're going to have our left defenseman right here. We'll have our center. we'll have our right defenseman right here. We'll have our left winger to the inside there, okay? And then we'll have our right winger behind the D, all right? Make sure if you're this right winger lining up on the outside, make sure we do stay on our half of the face-off so we don't get an encroachment call or anything like that, right? So make sure you line up correctly. Should be one straight line across, all right? Now in our D-zone face-off, responsibilities will be pretty much the same, right? It'll be the same on both sides, but just first scenario, our centers are always trying to win the puck backwards, okay? We want to win it back. And then if you win it back, centers, you got to make sure that you tie up this center right here, because if you win it back, but you let this guy just walk right by, then it kind of defeats the purpose. So we want to try to win back and then tie this guy up just for a few seconds. Because if we do win it, we want our left defenseman going and getting that puck. We still want our left winger always coming through. And left winger or wingers that you come through, right? Because your responsibility is this defenseman up here. When you come through fast, right? Don't let yourself get picked maybe by this winger here. You got to fight through there. Get through. Your responsibility is that defenseman, all right? Right defenseman, your responsibility is to tie up this guy right here. If this left defenseman does pick up the puck, he's going to come around the net. Right winger is going to kick out. He's going to open up, get a nice breakout pass right here. Center then will release and come through the middle. So now we have our winger here, our center here, and our other winger probably right in this area here. So we want to work on a nice breakout pass here. We can come up the boards. Center can be coming up. We can move it to the center. He can move it to the wing. Or if you get pinched right here, wingers, you can go off the boards around this defenseman if he's stepping on you, right? And then our center can be picking it up out here, and our winger would be coming up as well. And then you would just be filling in that middle lane, okay? So that would be if we win it, right? Now, give me a second. I got to erase all this stuff here. All right. So let's talk about if we win it on the other side, just so you guys are clear on that. Center, this would be our right defenseman. This would be our left defenseman. This would be our right winger. And this would be our left winger. Okay, again, if we win it back, D goes. Right winger's still coming through for this defenseman. This defenseman's tying up. Center, you tie up for just a second, right? Left winger, if we get the puck, you're going to kick out. Defenseman will come around, give you a great breakout pass. Center will swing through. And now we have the same thing. We can hit the center, or if you're being stepped on, you can go off the boards, and center can pick up puck. All right? I'm going to race again. Sorry, Iverson and Wiley, you guys are getting erased here. I don't mean to do that on purpose. All right, there you are in net again, okay? So let's talk about if we lose the puck, what's going to happen, okay? So, again, same responsibilities. Center, right? This is our left D, right D, left wing, right wing. Now, let's just say if they lose it, okay, or if we lose it, sorry, and they win it back, left winger, you got to get through, right? Got to get through, got to get on that puck right away. D, you got to tie up. You got to tie up. Now, this left defenseman, if he goes to the net, you got to kind of go with him here. If he doesn't, and he's going to stay here because we don't want him to be a passing option. So you stay on that guy. Tie him up, tie him up. This left winger's got to come through. And now if this defenseman gets the puck, right, and he goes D to D to his partner right here, this right winger, you got to be coming out and be on that defenseman, either ready to block a shot, or if you can get stick on puck and chip it, and then you're off to the races, okay? So that would be our responsibility. This defenseman here, don't let this guy go, because if you just kind of let him go to the net and they get a shot on net, they could be getting a rebound. So we got to make sure that we tie up, okay? We'll do the other side too, just so everybody understands the responsibilities on both sides, okay, if we lose the puck. So now we have our right defenseman, our left defenseman, center, our right wing, and our left wing. Okay, same thing. We lose the puck. Right winger's got to come through, get on that defenseman right away. This guy's tying up, tying up. If he goes D to D, left winger, you got to be coming out so that you can block a shot or chip it, stick on puck, and get out the zone. Okay, and then if they do lose it and we get possession of it, center can go. Now, one thing I will say, centers on both sides of here, if you lose it, don't take off for the races, because remember, we have a winger coming out here, and if they get the puck low right away, now you're going to be here, and then you have to chase the puck low. So if you can tie up this guy for a little bit and they do get the puck low, or if you can tie up, don't release and let him walk to the net, you got to go with him. And that's on both sides of the ice here, okay? Because we don't want to let him just go to the net, and now our defenseman's tied up and this guy's standing all by himself here. So center, if he does go to the net, you got to go with him, all right? So hopefully you guys watched this a couple times and that we are ready to go for our face-offs tomorrow. All right, we'll see you guys.